So this is TFGG Mama. You guys, I have thought a really long time about what I wanted to say in this introduction video. And to be honest, I kept thinking it over and reshooting it and just like stressing about it. And the truth is that I am so in awe of every one of you, but I'm not one of you. And I don't want to pretend to be. I think that right now on the internet, where everybody in the world is an expert, people try to connect with people in any way they can, and they grasp at straws and they try to really like extend who they are or create a false image of who they are to be able to connect with different people and just grow their awareness, whatever it is that they want to do. And the truth is that I am so in awe of every one of you as moms, but I'm not a mom. So there are so many things that you are currently experiencing and have gone through that I have no idea about. And as much as I've worked with so many women and so many moms, I don't want to try to put on some sort of facade like I understand what your day-to-day life is like, because I don't. Yeah, I have my own shit. Yeah, my life is busy, but I don't have a human being that I am in charge of keeping alive. Or multiple. I mean, like kind of Quentin, but it's not the same thing at all. And I make jokes, but we all know that it's not the same thing. Most days he takes care of me. So I want to talk to you a little bit about why I created this program and why I think that it's so important. Number one, I know that as a new mom, your time is the most precious thing other than your baby that you have. I can only imagine how busy you are, given the fact that I already barely have time to do normal human functions and I don't have any children. So I wanted to create something that was super time efficient and helped you feel like you were doing something for yourself while caring for everybody else in your life, because it's so important that you know that you deserve to take care of yourself. And it's really that like airplane, put on your own mask first type of situation, right? It's real life. You need to know that you get to prioritize yourself without feeling guilty about it, because if you want to be the best you and the best mom you can be, you need to take some time to yourself to feel good. So I'm going to explain to you a little bit about who this is for, because to be honest, when you're creating a program online, it's impossible to create it perfectly for everyone, okay? So with TFGG Mama, there are two parts. There is our first postnatal game plan. And the postnatal game plan is for you once you've been cleared by your doctor. Obviously, you're only allowed to do any sort of physical exercise whatsoever once you've had clearance from your doctor. So it goes without saying, and this is a disclaimer, that I need you to have that clearance before you do anything. So the postnatal game plan has been created for you to allow you to give you some sort of structure and movement in your day and to help you connect with your body again, okay? You have gone through so much. You've taken on so much. You literally grew a human inside of you and then birthed them. It's not realistic to think that after 4 or 5 or 6 weeks that you can jump right back into training again. That's just not going to be possible. And so I think the first thing that I want you to do is just release these extreme expectations of yourself that just truly aren't fair and are only going to put like stress and guilt on you. So it's about connecting with yourself, connecting with your breath, and actually really starting to feel your core again and understand your core muscles. There are a lot of beginner exercises for diastasis recti that we go through. And so what you'll find in this postnatal game plan is there is the flow video. It's a stretch sequence that I do, that I take you through all of the stretches for your stretch day. We go through them one at a time, nice and slow. I explain everything, where you should be feeling it. Then we go through your breath and core video. So this focuses on your breath, it focuses on core engagement, and it's going to really reach those deep core walls and the pelvic floor and help you properly learn to engage them again and help to slowly start to repair that diastasis recti if that is something you're currently dealing with. This is definitely a brand new mom program. This is really not something that you're going to want to be doing if you are, let's say, a year post-childbirth. That's where we get into TFGG Mama. So TFGG Mama is our at-home mama program. And this is really, you can think of it as a pared back version of our original TFGG program. It does a few things. It keeps every workout under 30 minutes. It's super minimal equipment, so you can easily do it at home. You just need a couple pair of dumbbells, maybe a mat, maybe a carpet, honestly, whatever you have. And it really allows you to go through all the core fundamental movements to build up your strength, and it heavily focuses on core strength as well. The thing is, with all of the women that I've worked with, and I've worked with hundreds of moms, the core is a place that you need to start with first. If you don't have core strength, you're not going to be able to develop strength through the rest of your body, and it's going to cause you pain in your day-to-day movements, and it's also just not going to allow you to progress in your overall fitness. Okay, so what you'll notice is the TFGG Mama program, it is 3 workouts a week that are strength training workouts at home, and then 1 to 2 cardio sessions a week on your own. They're super light, they start off super easy, and they allow you to kind of gradually build up that cardiovascular endurance again. And they really focus on building back that core strength. It's a lot of fundamental movements, and it's a lot of feeling your muscles working in your body and understanding how they work again and really firing them up. I want to give a couple things here because I think this is really important. Once again, every single person that I'm talking to right now, all of your fitness levels are different, and they're dependent on a lot of factors. Number 1, the way that your body moves and feels right now is going to be the most dependent on how active you were before and during your pregnancy. We can't go back. There's no use in feeling guilty if you weren't someone that was overly active or fit before your pregnancy or during it. That's okay. Don't worry and don't stress. We're starting now. So if that's you, and if the TFGG Mama program you find is too advanced for you, feel free to go with a little bit less reps. Move into bodyweight exercises. You can modify it, and I will show you how to modify these exercises to make it work for you, because we want, like, the goal of this program, TFGG Mama, is to give you a place to start that you feel really confident in doing. I know that the core Fit Girl Gang workouts are hard. All of our programs, they're super hard, and they're intended to be. They're intended to challenge and really push you. While the Fit Girl Gang Mama program will challenge you, I don't want it to be so hard that you don't feel as though you have a grasp on it and you can do it and you can really feel confident about it. So we start with the basics, and then every 2 weeks, just like our regular programming, we advance it and we add to it. But the workouts will always be 30 minutes or less. They will always be able to be done at home, and they're always really going to focus on building back that core strength. So that's kind of the idea behind our programming. As you know, we have the kids recipe bank, which I'm super excited about. It's also brand new to round 5. And it's really just recipes that are super kid friendly. Kids are gonna love. I also love. They're really just intended for the whole family. They're multiple serving recipes. So it's not like 1 serving or 1 salad bowl or anything like that. It makes enough for the whole family. Some of them are easy enough that you can make with your kids and are kind of fun little projects to do depending on their age. Some you can just make and they can enjoy. They might even just be recipes for you. I know that I've been eating them for the last few months and I absolutely love them. Here's the thing, you guys. If there's one thing that I've taken away from working with moms, especially new moms, it's that everyone is way too critical. It fucking breaks my heart to hear a new mom say that she can't stand her body and that she wishes that it was the way that it was before she was pregnant. I know that it's changed. I know that it has. But you need to stop and recognize that what you did was a miracle. It was amazing. And maybe that was 2 years ago, maybe it was 5 years ago, and maybe your body really has never looked the same as it was before. We need to stop fixating on the past. Whether you're a mom or not, just as a woman, as a person, I really want to ingrain the idea of looking forward. Looking to be better as we go forward in our lives. I can't even count the amount of times that I've had women, successful, beautiful, kind, 32-year-old women say to me, I wish I had the body that I had when I was 21. You're never going to be 21 again. Does that mean you can't be stronger, leaner, more powerful, more capable, more mobile, and more fit than you were in 21? Absolutely not. But don't try to move back. Try to go forward to a new place where you are connected with your body again, where you're increasing your fitness level again, where you're feeling good. There's no point in stressing about being back in the past because you're never going to get back there. It doesn't mean your body won't progress. It doesn't mean you won't achieve amazing fitness goals. It just means we're not going backwards, so let's stop looking back. You are a mom now, and what you've done is incredible. What you do every single day is incredible. I cannot stress enough how amazed and in awe and terrified I am about the idea of one day even being a mother. I can't even fathom that right now. It's about going forward and making your life the most fulfilling that it can be. And that means releasing these stresses or these ideas of being the perfect mom or looking the way that you did years before you had any kids. You're gonna move forward, and we're gonna get you mentally strong and physically fit, and we're gonna find something that works for you. I'm talking to you, and it's gonna be different for everyone watching this video. Maybe eventually progressing to our TFGG program and doing 5 workouts a week will never work for your lifestyle. That's okay. You don't have to get in 5 workouts a week. You just need to do what works for you. That is what TFGG Mama is all about. It's not about trying to be some Instagram perfect mom with perfectly filtered photos and it looks like her kids are never crying and they never misbehave and she probably has 17 nannies in the background like Kim Kardashian. It is about living your life for you and your family, whatever that looks like. I just want to be here as a guide and a support in any way that I can. I've created the TFGG Mama Facebook group for you guys to connect and to talk about the things that only you can relate to. Like I said, I don't want to pretend to be able to relate to the things that you're going through. I can't, but the other women in this community can, and I want you guys to be able to be there for each other. I am so excited for what this community is going to grow into. I'm so excited to hear what you think about these programs, and I'm so excited to add to them as we go forward. I'm so grateful that you guys put your trust in me for this TFGG Mama program, and I can't wait for you to experience it.